Wausau Supply's Insight e-commerce website is an innovative tool that gives you full access to placing orders, checking live inventory in real time, and being able to explore our extensive catalog of products and resources. In this tutorial, we will go over creating and maintaining user accounts. Please note that this function is only available to users in the administrator role. If your lumberyard does not have an active administrator set up, please contact your local territory manager or anyone in customer service. To get to the Wausau Supply website, you're going to open your favorite internet browser. Please note that Internet Explorer is not a supported browser of the site. Once your browser is open, click on the search bar at the top and type in www.wausausupply.com. Once the website is loaded, go ahead and click the Sign In button in the upper right-hand corner of the page. Type in your username and password, and then go ahead and click Sign In. You'll know you're signed in when in the upper right-hand corner you see your email address. Creating a new user. To create a new user for your account, you will need to hover over your username at the top of the screen. Once your mouse is over it, a drop-down menu of options will appear. Go down and select User Administration. Once in User Administration screen, you can go ahead and click on the red Create New User button. Once in this screen, you will go ahead and enter in the email, first name, and last name of the user you would like to add. From there, you will go ahead and assign them a user role. The two roles you can assign a new user are Administrator and Buyer 3. Let's take a look at what each one of these users are able to access. The Administrator role. Typically, this is a senior buyer who manages all other buyers for their organization. The administrator can set up new buyers, assign ship-tos, manage budgets, and view all orders and invoices for the organization. They can also place their own orders as well. Buyer 3. Typically, this is assigned to a senior buyer who has no budget restrictions and does not need to have orders approved. Once you have assigned your new user a role, go ahead and click the Create User button. No need to worry about the Assign Approver field, as that is not needed. Once you hit the Create User button, that will send an activation link over to their email. Once the new user has received the email, they will want to open it. Once open, they will click on the red Activate Account button. Please note, activation emails are only good for 24 hours. If your new user misses the 24-hour window, you can resend the activation email by maintaining their account, which we will go over later in this tutorial. From there, it'll bring them to our website to create a new password for their account. All passwords must have an uppercase letter, a number, and be at least 8 characters long. Once a new password is created, they will want to sign in using the email and password they just created. When first signing into their account, it will ask them to choose their company's billing account, as well as their own ship-to location. Once they hit continue, they should be all set up and ready to go. Now that we know how to create a new user, let's talk about maintaining their account. Just like before, we are going to want to get to the User Administration screen by hovering over our email and selecting it from the drop-down menu. Once in the User Administration screen, you can either scroll to view all of your users or type in the username of the person you are trying to find up at the top. Once you've found the person you are looking for, you can go ahead and click on their username right in the left in blue. That will pull up all of that user's information: their username, user role, email address, first name, and last name. From here, you can also assign that user different ship-to addresses if that user works at multiple yards in your company. Once you have selected all of the ship-tos you'd like to assign to the user, don't forget to scroll to the bottom and press the Save button. Now you should have all the tools needed to be able to set up new users and maintain their accounts. If you have any questions or need assistance, please reach out to our customer service team. And as always, thanks for choosing Wausau Supply.